What up guys, it's Shani with Healing Elements. So I'm going to put this video out and it might be short and sweet, it might be long. I just wanted to speak and show gratitude to the people, show gratitude to myself, show gratitude to you if you have been empowered to be a part of this speaking your truth and healing in the process as you go. I think it is something that is underestimated how brave it is to put yourself out there, especially like my girl did. Shout out to Jessica. She is putting together, we filmed a video in which she spoke her experience about depression, and we did a video call together and added my perspective about certain things, and I just found it incredibly powerful. I find every time that I'm getting more and more comfortable, which I was really uncomfortable in the beginning. I mean, I still am. I still get nerves even doing little videos like this. Not right now because I just did the filming with Jessica, but the, gearing up and getting ready to do that, it is, it's nerve inducing. We speak our truth. We're speaking about topics that are very intimate, that are very personal, that are very, closely tied with the healing and trauma and or progression of a soul, of a person's journey. I really hope that by the time this posts, I would have done another live StreamYard interview on the 21 Spiritual Questions playlist with a beautiful couple. Shout out to Leo and Matthew regarding resiliency. Resiliency is so key in my life. A youngster growing up heavy set and just my personality for whatever reason, and I had to be resilient as far as, okay, get back up on the horse, go to school the next day, regardless of whatever happened. And I've had to be resilient in different critical situations where, of course, one day you have somebody and the next day they are lost to the afterlife. And so that requires resiliency to keep moving into your daily life. Resiliency enough to come out of this place of absorbed grief and put on a funeral or deal with the red tape and the necessities that go along in the business of, unfortunately, losing somebody and dealing with the physical body afterward. This is just a wonderful thing that is happening right now in my life and the others that have been connecting with me. I just want to say that by you speaking your truth on my platform, or just in general, even if it was just one-on-one together, that is putting power to the resiliency and the force of healing. And when we speak our truth, it gives less power to the burdens and the negative implications that we've taken on ourselves during this that we're on, whatever the case may be that we're speaking of. And so I just feel like when we honor our inner guidance, when we are called upon to share our truth, to share our stories, to testify, as I call it, is because of a divine purpose. It is not because you want to air your dirty laundry. It's not, trust me. Point, people who are speaking a truth, if it is a truth, they are not searching for attention. They are placing attention on something in which they already have recognized within themselves. Speaking the truth, sometimes it is, to be honest, sometimes it can be a fear of getting the wrong sort of attention based on the topic that you're speaking of. So I just wanted to commend everybody out there, whomever sees this, that is willing to speak their truth, even in, again, a private forum. Speaking your truth in the grocery store or, in your coworker's office, anywhere possible. When you see somebody maybe struggling, or you have the intuitive guidance to ask, are you okay? If someone is upset, that right there is speaking your truth when you share and let them know, hey, I've been there or I haven't been there, but you know what? I got you. I appreciate you and your experience. I have much respect for all the different kind of opinions, but it seems to be that there is such a divide between, whether or not you are pretending and not doing anything for the collective because you are trying to be positive. There's who think by being or trying to raise our vibration, by being positive, and by also being vulnerable and sharing our experiences on how we were able to be resilient and come out of a place that is dark, go to a place that is positive, more positive, living day by day with gratitude, things like that, not, succumbing to woe is me or Debbie Downer. That right there, I feel that is some of your purpose. I think that is a major part of my purpose. I know that Brittany, Jessica, Elise, I know that that is their purpose as well. Part of it, you know, our purpose is right now, right here, in the present. Everything we do has a ripple effect, how cause and effect. What we do now is our purpose. We are in the right spot, in the right time, at all times. So people, I feel, when you are, you know, asking what is my purpose, how do I trust what my purpose is? Trust that what you are doing now is pivotal, either for the contribution to add to the substance of what your purpose is, your life path, and what you are able to bring to people and share and help and do, right? You are not stagnant. What you're doing right now subconsciously, or by you even voicing that you want to find out what your purpose is, that, my friends, is your purpose. You are preparing, you are doing what you are divinely guided to do. You're taking the steps in which you will implement that. You will implement what your heart space is desiring to do as your purpose, right? And by you taking a listen to this video about speaking your truth, you are honoring, thank you very much, you are honoring what I'm saying and what the other people out there who are doing this are saying. Every one of us is like a snowflake. We're unique. We have unique vibration. Every single one of us has a very, and I'm talking about it's real, we have a different frequency, but we all have our very unique sound, right? Just like if you've heard the sound of the earth, put it on. Some people's purpose is, you know, multifaceted. I think all of our purpose is multifaceted, but find that there is, you know, like an onion, you can peel down every single day, every move that we make. You know, I watch a lot of, and I always will, near-death experience testimonies, and a lot of them have a common feeling or message that is transmitted to them telepathically, generally, stating that every single tiny move that you make out of love or out of the opposite it is being recorded by your higher self, and it will be watched in a life review, in my opinion, you know, by this facet of your soul when you ascend. And, you know, they always speak on, or there's a common thread that they speak on, small gestures are shown to them throughout their life, like when they were watching a little kid, he didn't have enough money for an ice cream pop, and you kindly, out of joy, gave money or gave them an ice cream pop, and it's like, it shows how much that impacted that soul, and maybe they were given seriously such a loving vibration, like, oh, someone cares about me, right? And they didn't have that, perhaps you didn't know, but they didn't have that behind closed doors in their family. There is things that are so pivotal, that are small steps and small stuff, right? So speaking your truth, are you going to have the integrity? Are you going to have that long-standing memory and ripple effect based on you speaking your truth and relating and being compassionate caregiver by listening after you do speak your truth to other people's tales? Yes. Can that make a permanent impact? Yes. By Martin Luther King Jr. speaking his truth, Abraham Lincoln speaking his truth, people, Gandhi, people who are putting their desire for compassion and for the way that they want to convey their experience and hopefully resonate or just connect or, you know, shares, you know, it makes a difference. And I just wanted to say I have so much gratitude, because the more that I speak the truth, the more that I'm getting comfortable with going live with people on my channel and going onto other people's channel. It does raise the vibe, if you want to put it that way, for sure. It does help you, if you want to just say clinically, in a mental wellness space by gravitating sort of like a group therapy. It's pivotal to have understanding, even if somebody is not in the same position you are, but has common emotions or feelings that we can all share and learn from each other. So beautiful thing when people just use love as their guide. For some of us, and it's not for everybody, for some of us, it is a way to release even more of the shadow, you know, because I know for one that is uncomfortable, at least in general for everybody, is to share something so intimate that, you know, it brings upon emotions that are triggered or just experiences that were not so pleasant, you know. So by you working through that, if somebody else is not comfortable with doing so, that is providing them the space to self-reflect and the space to literally get some, you know, much needed understanding that may or may not be there otherwise. So much love, much gratitude that you guys are, and for letting the people that I've had on my channel speak their truth, and for me myself as well. So blessings, love, and light, guys.